Jim Brown, Ray Renfro. He was actually not bad. Uh, yeah,
Okay, so we're now live on YouTube, and this is a fascinating conversation. So Steph was just saying that the most glaring example of a mediocre quarterback to win a Super Bowl was Mark Rippon with the really talented Redskins team, Washington Redskins team. Um, so I just asked AI, what are some other great examples? Um, Trent Dilfer.
yeah, right. Trent Dilfer.
I remember
Yeah.
these guys. Yeah, Trent Dilfer,
Who was he with?
2000 Ravens,
Yeah, the Ravens. Yeah, Trent
2000
Dilfer.
Ravens. Um, their team's defense was driven by their legendary defense, is what it says. So yeah. Um, Brad Johnson, another one. 2001 Bucks.
Mm,
Um,
yeah, that's right.
again, the defense. Again, the defense was great. Jim Plunkett, arguably the worst quarterback to ever win multiple Super Bowls.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Well, it says arguable.
yeah, it's arguable. Yeah, because
Wait,
Plunkett.
it doesn't say the team. That's the Raiders, though, right? Is
Yeah,
that Raiders?
yeah.
Yeah. So, um, despite two championships and a Super Bowl MVP, he never threw for more than 3,000 yards in a season.
Yikes.
Had 198 picks and only 164 touchdowns. Plus, completed
Yeah,
only 52.5% of his career
yeah,
passes. So
yeah. I guess you're right.
really, really low QB rating. Yeah, his QB
Yeah, yeah,
got to be about 70 or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All
yeah,
right.
Plunkett.
Um, here's so,
uh,
yeah.
a likable guy, though. Yeah,
No, for sure. Like you don't like. I love it though. I love this idea of like because now it's like the quarterback's a star. He gets like 50 million a year. It's like it's lopsided. So it's interesting. Like, what if the quarterback got paid the same as everybody else, and he just was like an average guy? It's just like
So, yeah. So this is a Jim Plunkett story. So he has a book. uh, This was around the time that he was still, I don't know if he was still playing, but it was, the time when he'd won Super Bowls, right?
yeah.
And so he had a book signing at in Oakland at the Capwell's Emporium, you know, uh, and a lady friend of mine worked at one of those stores, Emporium or Capwell's, and so and she was infected with the Raider whole thing, so she went to the book signing, and nobody was there. Poor guy, she said she felt so sorry for him. He was just sitting in a chair. Nobody was at the book signing. So she went up and she went up. Yeah, I don't think she bought a book.
Just
I
went up.
mean, it was such a sad story because, the guy was, he was well, how many Super Bowls did he win? Couple?
I think it was two.
Yeah.
The
Mm.
Raiders, back in the day, the Raiders won three Super Bowls, I believe. I can't remember. It sounds like Plunkett was not part of the third team, but I'm not sure exactly.
No, 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 no.
Um, let's see.
I think they
That's
won. Did they win one with Stabler? I think so.
they must have. They
Yeah,
had to. Yeah,
yeah,
Stabler and Ray Guy or whatever.
yeah. Bolitnikoff and
Yeah. So AI says Doug Williams is an interesting case.
yes,
His
when
career completion percentage, but that one year he was amazing. But
yes,
career completions were sub 50%. Never made a Pro Bowl and had a losing career record. However, that one year and that one Super Bowl was one of the greatest
was
performances
that
ever.
was who was that the Redskins? Who was
Yeah,
that?
remember that?
Yeah,
You remember that
Redskins.
Lions?
Yeah,
Redskins.
yeah.
So back to the Redskins.
Oh,
This
that's
one,
another thing. So the,
this
the
one
Redskins
year,
was
yeah. This quarterback, Doug Williams, has this one brilliant year with the Redskins, and an especially great Super Bowl.
he was the first African American quarterback to win a Super Bowl,
Yeah, well, that's something right there. So
and he yeah, and he Yeah, so that he's in the the tradition of Doug Williams and Mark Rippon was, as I'm telling you about the Redskins. Yeah,
Good teams.
Joe Gibbs offense. He was just
Yeah,
his offensive line was the Hogs. They were just incredible, just dominated everything.
yeah, nice. Well, so others frequently mentioned include Mark Rippon, which we've already
Yeah,
talked.
yeah.
Jeff Hostetler, which I also
Oh,
recall.
Jeff Hostetler.
Yeah, Jeff
Yes.
Hostetler. And Jim McMahon, which we both recall. Nick
Oh,
Foles,
McMahon. Yeah, McMahon.
Jim McMahon, yeah. And Nick Foles. Nick Foles, I'm less acquainted with. Let me just do a quick refresher on who Nick Foles was. Um, let's see. He played for the Eagles and Colts and
Oh
Bears.
yeah.
Eagles,
No,
Colts,
he
and
he
Bears.
was incredible. Yeah, it was incredible that we took over that. Yeah.
He played for
And,
11 seasons. Um, okay, he won a Super Bowl with the Eagles.
yes,
Wait,
and he
this
replaced their he wasn't the starting quarterback. He had to come in because the starting quarterback was he injured or not playing well? Something happened, but he came in and he won the Super Bowl. Yeah.
okay? So, well, that was 2018. That's not that long ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he was good. Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't keep
Oh
up
wait,
with
no, no,
the.
no. Wait, hold on. No, that can't be right. I think he was part of the parade in 2018. Let's see. So Super Bowl. Hold on a second.
I remember that game. It was relatively because the starting quarterback is now playing again in the NFL.
28. Oh no, no, no! It was 2018. So
Yeah,
he won the Super Bowl in 2018, but um, yeah, but like he didn't, he never was a starter again, was he? Was he a starter?
yeah. He went to another team and he was a starter for, I think, Denver Broncos or somebody.
Oh
I
wait, he
forget.
was on a lot more teams. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he wins the Super Bowl. So he's only with the Eagles for a year. Looks like 2017, 2018, maybe two
Hmm.
years. Then he's at the Jaguars the next year, 2019. That's probably, I mean, it's probably when they fell off the map. And Jaguars used to be really good. Well, they had what's his name for a while. That great quarterback. Was that Brunell? Mark Brunell? Um, they were always in the hunt. They had that gunslinger. Can't remember if that was Brunell. I think so. Um, Fun to watch. Always in the hunt. A little bit like the Saints were. The Saints had that another gunslinger. It was what's that guy's name? Anyway, they were always like on the edge of being in the playoffs or getting into
Hmm.
the being wild cards, that kind of thing and stuff. And
Yeah, yeah,
kind of like Favre and the Packers,
yeah,
Favre is super fun to watch, but like most of the like a lot of the time, sort of throwing the game away with like getting a little bit wild and a
yeah,
key interception, not a great defense, and then a key interception or
yeah,
two.
yeah. And McMahon of the Bears that year, he was really something. Um, the Bears had a great offense, the running game, but they had some good receivers and the unbelievable defense, of course. Arguably, some people say it's the best defense ever. I claim it was actually the Steelers' Steel Curtain was the best, but they're, for all intents purposes, they're both equal. I love the Steel Curtain though, but yeah, the Bears was, you know, Bear fans, of course, will say it's the best ever of all time, and it may have been. Richard Dent, McMichaels, the Fridge, and just fantastic linebackers and defensive backs. Yeah, really. And McMahon he was something else. He was a force of nature. He might not have been the best deep passer, but he brought some energy. He just brought this energy to the team. He just he was feisty, and you
Yeah.
know, it was almost like a defensive back playing quarterback. His mentality was like a linebacker in some ways.
Yeah, I remember watching him. I don't remember what year that was. That must have been like was that late 80s? No. That was
80s, yeah,
90s.
it was the 80s. Yeah, it was in the 80s,
I remember watching.
early 80s.
Maybe it was fun to watch.
85, 85, 85 Bears.
Fun to
Yeah.
watch. Good personality.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a little documentary out now. It's on HBO called The Shuffle. It's called the Super Bowl Shuffle. It's about Bears did this music. They did a song called the Super Bowl Shuffle,
mm,
and before they won the Super Bowl, because they were doing so well, somebody wrote this song and they did it. It was really, really super popular and sold a lot of records. But to sell the records, they wanted them to do a music video because MTV was really big at that time. I mean, that was the thing, MTV, if you remember.
yeah.
So they actually had the Bears in a studio trying to do the this music video, which was a really, really hard thing to do because these guys weren't singers, they weren't dancers.
Yeah.
And um, uh, McMahon and Sweetness, remember Sweetness?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, uh, refused to do it. They said it was like it was inappropriate or something. They didn't want to do it. They were, of course, the two most famous guys, but they wouldn't do it. And but they eventually had to do it because it was in a contract. So they recorded it separately and they superimposed it.
Oh wow. I did not. That's something I did not know. So that's an interesting bit of trivia. All right. As long as you mentioned it, best defenses of all time. Um, so number one, starting,
Yeah.
historic. Um, Steel Curtain,
Yep.
1970s Pittsburgh Steelers. Mean Joe Green. As a kid, I mean, we're all pretending to be Mean Joe Green, right?
Yeah. Jack Lambert, talk about a maniac.
Yeah, Jack Lambert, Mel Blount, like all these
Oh
names,
God, yeah, best ever. Yeah. I
uh,
mean,
all Hall of
Jack Lambert was, you need to have at least one maniac on your defense, and Lambert
Fame.
was
Yeah,
a maniac.
sure. Well, that's where the whole Mean Machine comes from, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's clearly taken from Mean Joe Green
Yeah.
and and being a maniac, just being like clotheslining somebody.
And
Uh,
yeah, the other defensive linemen were pretty incredible. Yeah, I forget their names now, but yeah, no, they were incredible as well.
so
Um,
number two, and chronologically, the '85 Chicago Bears,
there you go. Yeah,
often considered the best ever. They only allowed 12.4 points per game.
yeah,
So I mean that's amazing. Um, all right,
and
so
then
Bill here, but let's go with 2000 Baltimore Ravens.
yeah,
They only allowed about 10 points per game over 16 games. Wow.
is that the year that they beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl?
They went on to win Super Bowl 35.
Yeah, that was
Just
that,
oh God, I remember this. Led by Ray Lewis, the Purple Crush defense
yeah,
didn't allow a single 100-yard rusher the whole season. They won the Super Bowl 35 despite their offense going 5 straight games without scoring a touchdown. I remember that season. Biljana,
hey, hi,
I remember that season. Uh,
hello,
2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2008 Steelers again. So
yeah,
and then 2013 Seahawks. So we'll have to revisit those.
yeah.
Um,